Welcome to this week's Supply Chain Update, brought to you by Phoenix International. In October 2023, the e-commerce platforms Lazada and Shopee experienced a significant traffic change in Southeast Asia. Data from SimilarWeb showed a total visit count exceeding 724 million across several countries, marking a 2.8% rise from the previous month. The increase in local e-commerce platform traffic in Indonesia and Vietnam suggests a growing regional preference for localized online shopping experiences. This week marked an end to the 4-week rising streak of the Shanghai Export Container Freight Index, with a 3.52% drop influenced by falling rates on North American routes. The most significant decrease was seen on the Far East to U.S. West Coast route, with a 12% drop in freight rates. This change indicates a shift in the market dynamics, especially for U.S. West Coast routes, where freight rates fell below $2,000. Since the beginning of November, the Chinese yuan has seen a moderate recovery against the U.S. dollar. Data up to November 6th indicates a 0.91% increase in the offshore RMB rate and a 0.57% increase in the onshore rate, both surpassing the 7.3 threshold. As of October 2023, the United States has witnessed a 4.5% month-over-month increase in maritime import volume, a notable rise compared to the same period last year. This marks the 4th consecutive month of positive growth since July, indicating a slight rebound in shipping volumes despite an overall 13.8% year-over-year decline. The container shipping market is experiencing a notable shift. BIMCO's recent forecast indicates a global container shipping volume change of between negative 0.5% and positive 0.5% in 2023 and an increase of 3 to 4% in 2024. Despite this, the Shanghai International Shipping Institute reported a decline in China's Shipping Prosperity Index in the third quarter of 2023, reflecting a less optimistic market than expected. A recent joint study by Nikkei and Data.ai revealed a surge in the user base of Chinese e-commerce platforms Temu and Shein in the United States. In October, the combined user count of these apps reached approximately 110 million, a fourfold increase within a year, reaching 90% of dominant player Amazon's user base. Temu and Shein, specializing in daily goods and fashion, respectively, have seen their new downloads in the US reach nearly 5 times those of Amazon. In 2022, the global marine insurance market experienced a significant growth of 8.3%, reaching $35.8 billion. This increase was attributed to the rebound in trade, rise in asset values, and premium adjustments. Ocean hull premiums saw a 5.7% rise to $8.4 billion, and cargo insurance premiums grew by 8.3%, reaching $20.5 billion. The offshore energy sector also witnessed a 7.3% growth, with premiums totaling $4.1 billion. A recent cyber attack on DP World, a major port operator, caused significant disruptions at several Australian ports, including Melbourne, Sydney, Brisbane, and Fremantle. The attack, which occurred on a Friday, led to a backlog of 30,000 shipping containers and halted operations until partial resumption on Monday. The company is working to clear the backlog, but local strikes and ongoing investigations into the attack are expected to delay the return to normal operations. Seabird Marine is set to launch a new direct service to the Port of Wilmington in North Carolina beginning later this month. This service aims to bolster the trade connection between Central America and the U.S. East Coast. Starting November 26th, 2 container vessels will operate weekly, transporting both dry and refrigerated containers from ports in Guatemala, El Salvador, Honduras, and Nicaragua to Wilmington. In October, South Carolina ports reported that container volumes are showing signs of recovery, reaching new record highs. The highlight was at Wando Welch Terminal, handling 116,745 pier containers, the highest monthly volume ever, surpassing the previous record set in March 2021. Despite a 9% year-over-year decrease in overall container volumes, largely due to a 27% drop in empty volumes, loaded imports and exports only saw a marginal 1% decline. And that concludes our update on the global supply chain. Thank you for joining us. We will continue to monitor these developments and keep you informed. You can follow us on LinkedIn and YouTube for more supply chain related updates.